right. And we are live.
We're live?
We're live. We're live.
We're back. How do we sound? We sound good?
I mean, sounds same as last time.
Wow.
Just
What
sit
is
nice
going
and close
on, guys?
and speak up.
Welcome back to Lunch Talk.
Lunch
this
Talk.
is what, episode like 6, 7 now?
Oh, it started on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Episode 5.
5?
Because this is Friday, right?
I mean, we shot double a couple nights ago, so I don't know if we're past that.
Well,
I don't
We
know.
uploaded Monday, we uploaded Tuesday, we uploaded Wednesday, we uploaded Thursday.
Yeah,
It's
I
5
don't know
or
what
6.
episode. Whatever
I don't know what
episode
day
this
it is.
We'll figure it out later when we upload this.
Doesn't really matter.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hope you're
Today-
enjoying it. We're wearing the same thing as last time.
Today
It's the same
we're talking
day.
about... What are we talking about?
We're talking about hate comments, and not just hate comments in general, but like, just almost like the whole
Negativity.
aura around it and how to respond to it.
How to respond to it as a creator.
Both ways.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
as even not a creator, as just someone even on Instagram, it doesn't have to even just be through YouTube. I just mean hate comments in general, I think is a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just someone out there, you post something, maybe someone that you're going to school, let's say you're in high school, doesn't like you and they just comment something really mean and rude on it and hurtful. I think the way to respond to it is going to be what we're going to talk about. So let's get into it.
So, something that we deal with as a YouTube channel / media brand is a lot of interaction online, and I would have to argue that it is 50-50, 50% positive stuff, 50% negative stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say
So-
it's a little bit more positive.
Yeah, okay,
I
so
think
maybe a...
More
maybe
like a
60-40?
80-20.
80, okay. You think it's less?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot,
I mean, we
actually.
get hate, but I think when we get hate, it's like when we get it, we get a lot. Like that one day, we're not gonna say like actually what was happening, but like it's like we got one hate comment, we kind of responded to it in just kind of like a joking way, I think, but like he just kept going.
Oh, the
Yeah.
natty thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they could hear. No, I just.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
They don't know what that means.
Yeah. So it's like,
Oh yeah, that one. No, there's a difference between like saying that, oh, you guys are a bunch of fags or something.
That's why,
And then
like-
there's a like when you actually are being in detail, like going against someone's like either personality or
well, he was going against like a whole, like gender.
yeah, well,
But like
a specific sex.
what I'm kind of getting at is just that, like, there's hate comments, and then there's people that just keep going. Like, they just don't stop. They're repeat commenting, and I think that's the type of hate we get. Like,
even
usually,
when we
most
gave
of the
them
time,
positive.
we get a lot of positive. We get a couple just like, oh, this sucked. This was dumb. Like, your music choice is terrible. Whatever. That's, like, little hate. And then there's the couple that just,
Specifically,
like,
that would be
they just get at it.
constructive criticism, but just put out in the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like if you're like, dude, the song sucks, or if you're like, hey, the song sucks, try using this one, whatever. I think there's a difference.
I would still word it differently. I probably would just be like, I didn't enjoy this song. I think, like, just give me some real feedback there. Like, was it too quick? Was it too loud? Was it too slow? Did it just make you lose interest? Was it distracting? Tell me everything, and then we'll fix it.
People won't go that deep,
I mean, that's the way to really
but the
constructive
people
criticize.
that do go that deep,
Appreciate you, dog.
they're the good ones.
Yeah. So let's talk about the general public first. So say little Jordan's in 10th grade, posts, I don't know, say you post a selfie. You were posting a selfie, a little snapshot selfie. There it is. And you get a comment from someone saying like, you're ugly, never post this again, no one wants to see that.
You know what happens? You know where I go? I'm like, they're the one that's ugly, because someone told them that they were ugly. I feel bad for them.
I mean, like, that's
how I
one
think
way
it.
to think of it. But, like, the way to respond to it is, one, I just don't respond to it. Two, you can delete the comment so you don't need to see it. And three, just don't take what they're saying. Because, like Jordan was saying, maybe someone told them they're ugly and they're just jealous because you're fine.
I 100% believe that everybody who like says
Brother, why are you
negative
always
stuff
so
on
distracted?
there, hey, I gotta have something in my hands.
Pay attention
So-
to the boys.
I think 100% of people that are negative like that either don't understand or they have gotten some form of negativity towards their way, and so they want to suck other people into it. And what is it? Negativity, or what was it? Negative or misery loves company. That's the thing. So like someone who's miserable wants other people to be miserable too, so that they don't feel so bad.
Alone.
But why do that when you could do positivity and want company?
I mean, if you're miserable, I think the way to get over it is, obviously this is easier said than done. So if anyone out there is going through something, I mean, I'm not saying it's this easy to do. This is just me talking and, whatever. I'd say try to figure out what's making you miserable and just think about ways to counteract that, or think about all the times that you've been happy or what makes you happy and pursue just that. If it's hanging out with your friends, going to see movies, playing video games, like doing a word search, I don't know, anything. Like, just focus on doing those things that make you happy and what you enjoy, and the happiness will come. And just keep pushing that negative stuff and stuff that makes you miserable slowly to the other side, where you do less and less of that. Again, like I said, easier said than done, but that's the way I would go about it. But just going back to like actual just comments about stuff, I think people have said this like hundreds, like probably thousands of times. It's easy to criticize someone behind a keyboard. When you can't see the person face to face that you're saying, just commenting about, you can say whatever you want and they can't really get at you. Like either way, you can just click enter and your whole paragraph of whatever you're saying is said. Where if you're saying what you're saying to that person and you're speaking it, you can see the reaction to what you're saying as you're saying all of this. And maybe you won't go all the way to the bottom of what you're saying, like, like the end of that paragraph that you would have submit online, because you realize how messed up it is,
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like I think that's why people don't confront people in person as much about these things, because you see how much of a jerk you're being and how much you're offending that person, and then you realize that it's not something you should be doing. Versus where online you just send it out there, you don't think about it, you're not seeing their reaction, you're just like, I'm mad, I'm gonna put all these mean things at it, and there it goes. So
yeah, we get hate comments every single day on videos, but there's never been a time that someone has truly said some negative thing to us in person.
No.
So
I mean, I've had people not directly correlated with the YouTube thing before, but like people that, I mean, don't understand what we're going for. They're like, well, that sound like, I don't know if you've ever gotten this, but it's mainly people, like sometimes people I work with or just other people that I just meet and they're like, oh, you do that? Like, they're more like, I don't see you being successful at that, or I don't see how that's gonna get you far in life. Like, I've been told these things and I'm just like, I mean, to each their own. Like,
so
if
you going home smoke.
Oh.
You hold on, I'll be back with
getting another battery, reloading it up for you guys. But pretty much like I was saying is just, while Jordan reloads this, just like people will go and they'll tell me these things of they don't think that I can achieve what my goal is, just because of where I am at in life right now, which I'm going to school and I'm working a job and I'm doing this. So it's like, I don't see how from someone else's perspective that I can't reach a goal, but I think it's mainly just what the goal is, that I love cars and that I want to be able to modify cars, make videos doing cars, like making actual like short films and other things. They don't see that as a real goal. And I think it's because a lot of people are stuck in that older like job phase of that you got to go to school and then you got to find a career and you just got to go do that career, which for filming you can do it like that. You can go to school, go to film school, get your degree, and then just go right into like certain TV, like producing things, or just like work your way up the chain that they do in production, starting off as like a grip and then just working your way up. So I think Jordan was going to comment on what I've been told about our career. What were we gonna say?
Oh, so the people that are the ones saying that are like literally going home and like playing video games and wasting their time.
Yeah.
And not that video games is a waste of time, but what are you doing specifically with video games? Like if you're sharing that with people or like streaming or something, which is something that neither of us have gotten into ever.
I think
maybe future, but
I mean, to defend video games, it's a good release, but I agree. I think it's more just the way we go about things.
Not even just video games. Like that was just an example, but like
know,
you literally
I
could
get
just
what you're
be
saying,
going home. Like some people will spend hours scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through YouTube videos, Twitter, whatever, and go through, consume whatever content is there, and then just spew out negative stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Literally, that's where they find their, not their happiness, but like it makes them feel content in a different way. So.
And I think just because I'm thinking about this more right now, and it all could even just come back to that whole jealousy thing. Like we were saying before, if someone says a negative comment on your selfie, it's probably because they are jealous that maybe they're too insecure to post a selfie like that, or it's because you're beautiful.
You're too hot.
Or in my case of going after my dreams, maybe they're just jealous because I'm actually pursuing something that I want to do in life, and they're just maybe thinking, wow, I wish I could just have a career making videos and like, doing that, but like you're not gonna make it because I don't like. I mean, all right, I'm like brains all over the place, but obviously anyone would want to be able to just make videos for a living or just like do something that's easy or just fun all the time. But seeing someone go for it, it makes someone else jealous because they want to be able to do the fun, easy jobs as well. And they want you to fail because they're going to be jealous that if you make it, that they're not doing it too. So that's, I guess, one way to look at it. I had to just kind of gather my words.
Because they're not executing on literally anything. So that's when...
Because I go home and I put time into stuff that I love. They're just jealous because they're not doing the same thing. So, I mean, let's kind of bring it back around just to other forms of, I guess, hate. And see how we can express our ideas and feelings on that to make people feel a little better.
Some of the hate that happens is because of that person not being educated in something. Edumacated. So say we're showing a tutorial on how to do this or that, and maybe we do it one way, and the way that they've always known is a different way, but both ways work. They might leave some negative comment, be like, oh, you're so dumb, like this is how you're actually supposed to do it. And especially on our channel where we kind of show you guys how to do stuff at times, it's like that occurs a lot of the time where somebody is like, oh, this is the way you should do it, or this is what, and like sometimes they're they're actually wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not really our job. I mean, I guess it's our job to like be putting out content to help people go in the right direction, not the opposite. But
I mean, either way, we're just showing you how we do it. And I do like it when maybe we did it one way, but there is a better way. I do like when people leave a comment and they say like, you can improve on this by like doing this, and they tell us the way they do it, and you kind of read it over and you're like, all right, like that makes sense. Like there's been a couple of times where I think people have commented stuff like that to us, and it actually turns out to be a pretty good way of doing things. And you're like, okay, like that's a good one. Like it's a good comment. And it just improves everyone overall, so that obviously that video is already out there. We can't just go out and edit it again. So by having that comment there, it's like people see the video, they might be thinking, all right, that's a way to do it. And then maybe if they see the comments, they see that's even a better way to do it. So good comments lead to success.
The thing is, if you're on the creator side of it, you have to set yourself up in a way that, either way, there's going to be hate comments. If you're doing a car channel, if you're doing a makeup channel, somebody's going to say something negative. And the way, if yourself is the creator of the content, you have to set it up to where, like, either you use that negative, whatever they're saying, and turn it into something positive, or even like use that as an opportunity. Like with the situation that we were talking about earlier, it's like the guy said something negative. I said something back that was like, I was like, hey, that's not really like nice to say. Over here on our channel, we do a lot of positive stuff, and like if you want to be part of that, whatever, great. If not, whatever. And then that's when he kept going, blah, 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 went on a couple more times, and never did I specifically put back negative stuff. So after that, like, he just kept going, and this specific case was too personal. It wasn't just like, oh, you guys are stupid or whatever. It's like, no, it was attacking somebody specifically about something.
And what's kind of crazy is
like,
this is the second time we've kind of gotten something like that.
Yeah, and then
like,
if it was like that, I just blocked him. Like, see you later, dude. I literally said, I was like, all right, man, see you later, block.
Like, when you specifically, like, we've been lucky, no one's actually tried to attack us in the comments, but when you try to attack someone that we know or that's in our videos, in our comment section, like, for one, that's just messed up. You've never met this person. And two, it's just messed up. We're gonna, like, delete those comments because we don't want any of that negativity around us. And it's just something that we're not okay with. So that gets out of there. One other thing I wanted to touch on is, as creators, when, like, responding to comments in any way, or just responding to any comment, I think it's really important to, obviously you want to respond honestly, but you want to be positive, because you don't want to be saying something just, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, you don't want to just say the first thing that comes to your mind, especially if it's something that maybe makes you a little mad or something. You don't want to be putting something out there that's just straight up disrespectful, because obviously being someone of influence, you're showing people that that's okay. That's something that you're okay with. And then it's just not a good look. And obviously it's not about, like, being fake and, like, just having a look. But I think especially for us, it's like the way we respond, one, to keep promoting positivity and, like, pushing negativity out of the channel, if you know what I mean. Not giving out negativity, getting rid of it. I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought. I don't know what happened. I put Peter Griffin on my laptop down here, and I keep seeing it, and he just threw me off the train.
Halloween?
Dude, I would dress up like Peter Griffin for Halloween, but I don't think I could pull it off.
All you need is glasses, a white shirt, brown shoes, and green pants.
I need a little bit more weight, though.
Well, you could.
Have you seen the guy that looks like Peter Griffin?
No.
He goes to Comic-Con and, like, dresses up.
No.
I'll have to show you it after. If you haven't seen that, look it up. It's hilarious. He has, like, the laugh and the voice down and everything. It's perfect.
Wow.
But I think you know about the situation I was kind of talking about with creators. It's just, no matter what you're doing, don't do something that you might regret in a way. Obviously, it's tough to think about, like, will I regret this? But just, like, when it's something in my mind, like, so obvious when you're responding to something that the way you're going to say it is disrespectful, just don't do that. Respond in a way that you can relay your message without being a jerk. All right? You know what I mean? Okay, cool.
Is that it?
I don't know. I guess that's it. We're at about 18 minutes, 19 minutes, I guess. If you have any last comments, then we'll wrap it up.
Just don't, like you were saying, just don't be that guy. Don't be.
No one likes that guy.
Like, there is literally a clear line between constructive criticism and being just an ass.
Yeah.
So I would definitely like, I don't know. I've found myself lately going and commenting more on people's posts, especially today. I've been, like, super into commenting on people's posts to get more active in the community, specifically with cars and photography. And I've been doing a lot of like, thanking people for what, like, the work that they did, and saying that, oh, I love this picture, like, I like how you did this or that, or I like your personality for this or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think even that is better than doing, being involved in hate comments and stuff. So like if you have like a little thread that's going on with people being negative, it's just like whatever, leave it alone. But find like those positive ones and keep those going. That's what makes the community grow better.
Yeah.
So I think that's a specific way.
I guess wrapping up, don't let it get to you. Focus on your dreams and your goals. Pursue those with all your passion and give it your all. And no matter what comes down to it, you do you. Keep moving forward. Just live that life. As people say in 2018, live your best life.
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
You know what I say?
feel like I've heard it.
You know what I say? Subscribe to the Lunch Talk.
You can't subscribe to Lunch Talk, but subscribe to Street Media and watch the Lunch Talk.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.